Good morning. Good morning, Judy. Happy Friday, everyone. We're a few minutes early here. I did my best to get here a little earlier this morning, so we'll wait for people to join on. I'm going to apologize again for my allergies. Good morning, Jane. It is really bad this morning. Uh, the sneezing and sniffling, I can't stop sneezing. So I'm going to try not to sniffle in the microphone as much as I possibly can, but it's pretty horrendous today. So bear with me. As we start our morning, making sure that you have water near you, a towel if you need that, and any weights or bottled water that you want to use during the movements, and a chair. And um, we're going to continue with our mantra this week of waking with a grateful heart. Good morning, Marjorie. So, thinking of that mantra as we move through our session this morning. And then, as always, in our little 15-minute break after our cool down, we can have discussion and some brain curls and just getting to know one another. So, we'll continue with that theme as well. So, um, if you're ready, I'm going to set you up and so you can see me, and we'll start. Once again, I have my 5-year-old here, so you might see him pop his little head in. We finally, I think, found a babysitter for the summer. So that was good news for us. Not that he's naughty, he does a good job, but I think he'd have way more fun playing with someone than trying to keep himself busy while mom works. So if you'll grab your chair and water, we'll get started this morning. Again, I apologize for my sniffling, or if I. Good morning, Lucille. If I have to take a break and blow my nose, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try not to with you all on here, though. That's, the main goal. All right. So again, making sure you have water, a chair, any materials as far as weights that you want to use. Bottled waters for weights make great weights as well. All right. So you can do this warm up seated or standing as normal. We're going to begin. Good morning, Ruth. So glad you could join this morning. We're going to start with our gentle neck rolls here, warming up the joints if this is the first movement you've created today. So just inhaling at the top, exhaling down and around. Being very mindful that you're going slow so we don't feel any popping in the neck muscles. And just taking this at your breath work, inhaling at the top, exhaling down and around. Nice job. Maybe doing one more. And when you come back to the top, back to center, we're going to switch opposite directions. So going towards the left, exhaling chin to chest, inhaling it up and around. Nice job. Keep with that breath work. Tapping into our mantra this week of waking with a grateful heart, knowing that as we move through our practice, anything that becomes challenging, we connect back to that mantra, back to our breath. Go ahead and do one more in this direction. And coming to the top, we're just going to take our glance, stretch that neck, look towards the left, holding for just a moment. And exhale, center. Let's take that gaze over to the right shoulder. Again, holding. And bring it back center. Let's do that one more time. To the left, hold that neck stretch. Coming back center. And to the right. Beautiful work. Let's start to continue to warm up our bodies this morning. Taking those shoulder rolls. You can the tiny ones this morning, or if you're feeling like you really need to stretch it back, inhaling the shoulders, exaggerate that movement and pull the arms and the spine back. You got that. Nice job. Keep rolling. Inhaling as those arms come up, exhaling as they come down. Nice job. We're going to switch directions. Again, if you're feeling like you need to exaggerate the movements and really work out the shoulders, please do so. Nice job. Keep inhaling and exhaling. All right, when you feel complete, we're going to take our arms and just do little side. You don't have to twist your body. You can just move your arms. Just little noodle arms here. Wake up the joints this morning. Nice job. We're going to come center, placing our hands on our hips, or you can hold your chair, or you can do this seated. We're just going to come in to marching. And your knees don't have to be super high. Think about really we're just walking this morning. So again, you can be seated in your chair doing this, keeping the spine nice and long and our chest open so we don't let those shoulders come forward. Open the chest, nice tall spines. Just going on a beautiful rainy walk this morning, yes? Just keep marching. You got this. Make sure nobody else joined. Okay. Keep going. Nice job. All right, coming back to stillness. We're going to inhale, tap the leg out, come back in. So again, you can do this in your chair, or you can have your chair in front of you for that support. But we're just stepping out, continuing to warm up the body. You can take the arms more in front if coming up over the top of your body doesn't feel good for your shoulders. So coming right in front is fine as well. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. Coming center. We're going to continue to warm up our body. So we're going to come into those 5 squats in our chair. So coming parallel legs, making sure you sink the hips down so you protect the knees. Just come into the chair, sit, exhale, push through those heels. All right, here we go. Down and lift. Inhaling as we sit so we remind ourselves to pull back that core. Nice job. Here we go. We got one more after this one. Last one and lift. Beautiful. Take your time. Stretch it out if you need to. Grab a drink. We're going to do one more thing to warm up our body. Sorry, my voice sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. To warm up our body, we're going to come into those heel raises. We just worked our legs. So just coming to your chair and lifting those heels. I can turn to the side too. Just lifting the heels. We've done this before. Taking your time, squeezing at the top, engaging the glutes, the hamstrings, and really warming up those feet. Not being concerned about how high you get those heels up, more about engaging and warming up the feet and the legs. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. Nice job. Taking your time here as we set up for our strength. You will have your weights with you. And always knowing that you can do these exercises as you are seated. Good morning, everyone. If you're just joining, feel free to comment and let me know you're here. So for our strength, again, you can be seated in your chair. We're going to come into hammer curls. So palms are facing our body. Elbows stay nice and close as we lift and lower. Again, if you're standing, looks like this. So keep those elbows tucked close to your body. Try not to let them flare out, okay? So here we go, all together. Nice big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Soft bend in the knees if you're standing. Squeeze those weights up and down. Taking it slow, thinking about the resistance you're creating even as you let the weights come down, because we never want to just drop the weights or let them fall. We want to have this be a controlled motion here. That's strength in that control there. Keep breathing. Nice work, everyone. Let's do 6 more. Then we're going to move on to we're just going to layer on here. Let's do 3 more. Then we're going to start to alternate our curls. So this time we're going to go right, then left. So right, keeping those elbows still tucked. My spine is long. I'm not arching my back. Soft bend in your knees as you inhale and exhale those weights up. Keep going. Nice work. Keep lifting those weights. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Releasing that for a moment. We're going to come back into some lower body strength here. Okay? So taking your time. We're just going to either stay on our hips. You can do this in the chair, or you can even put the chair in front of you. You're going to step out and then the other side. So when you step out, kind of shift your hips back just a little bit, or you can be in the chair and just do step outs. Options here, taking this slow, but we want to warm up our lower half of our body, not just the top half. Nice job. Breathing, inhaling as you come into that little side bend here. And of course, knowing you can have the chair right here in case you need it for support. 5, 4. You got this. 2 more. And release. Standing tall. Maybe grabbing a drink of water. Oh, I lost some of you. Hopefully the feed's okay. I know sometimes we get kicked out, don't we? Taking your time. We're going to come into a new movement here with our hammer curls. So we're going to hammer curl it up, okay? Then arms are going to go behind us. So hammer curl and then tricep extension. So hammer curl and tricep, okay? When you go into that tricep, feel free to hinge over those legs just a little bit so you can get that extension, okay? And you can do this in your chair. You could sit. So let's do that all together. Roll the shoulders down and back on the spine. I'll turn sideways. So hammer curl it up, hinge a little bit, extend. Hammer curl, extend. Hammer curl. Taking this as slow as you need to, using our brain this morning to think about that coordination. Hammer curl. Back into that tricep. Nice job. We're going to hold our tricep back, and this time we're going to put our palms up. So sometimes I have you have your palms facing each other. I want you to try something different this morning. Palms are going to be up, nice long spine, and just think about reaching down behind you, not so much about getting that height, because we don't want the shoulders to swing. So this is a tiny, tiny movement, keeping our triceps engaged the whole time. So soft bend in the knees, or you're in the chair, hinging just a little bit here, reaching behind you. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Roll out the shoulders if you need it. If you've noticed, we're kind of going arms, then a little bit of movement, arms and movement. So, taking your time here. So you're either going to stand, or again, you could be seated. So you're going to take the weight in front of you or all the way up. If this doesn't hurt, you're going to move to the side and come back center. If you want a little balance challenge, you can take that foot out, reaching for that foot and coming up, okay? If you're seated, you're just going to do the same thing, taking over to the side and out. And you can take the weight more in front of you if that doesn't hurt if that feels better, up over top, okay? So taking your time, getting set up. If you want to have that chair in front of you for support too. So taking that weight up, pointing the toe, up and over, come back. Now we go right leg out, little bend and reach here, and back. There you go. Nice work taking this as slow as you need to. Working our balance. So you can also come right here if you feel like, Jamie, I need to alternate my hands here. That's an option as well. And remembering, if you need to take that weight more in front of your shoulders, this is another option. Just creating movement with our weight. Don't worry if it doesn't look perfect. We just want to get our lower body and our upper body moving this morning. Up. Let's do 4 more wherever you are, even if you're in your chair, whatever feels good for you. And last one, wherever you are. Beautiful. Taking a moment, taking your time in these movements. You can hear I'm breathing hard. My allergies are causing me to do that even more. Beautiful. All right. We're going to go into some of our balance poses here. So taking your time to get set up. We just lost more people. I hope it's not the connection. All right. So option to have your chair in front of you. Always know that you can do this seated. You don't even have to do the leg portion. That's optional. But if you're going to have your chair, I'm going to move it. you would probably want to have it in front of you. I'm just moving it to the side so you can see my legs. So we're going to do what I call a little wider stance. And you're going to take the toes up and heels are more in. And what it's going to look like, this is not super deep. It's just a knee bend, keeping your hips square. Everything stays over your hips so we don't lean forward, okay? So we're going to come into some biceps here. So you're going to bend just a little knee bend and squeeze up. Option, chair is close to you. Maybe the chair is in front of you. Option is no weights at all. Okay, here we go. Inhale that little bend. Exhale, push up. Inhale and exhale. Nice work. Weight is pushing through the the heels of your feet as you push up. You can be in the chair and do this same movement. You're just not moving your legs, and that's okay. Nice job. 5. Squeeze. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Release. Nice job. Shake out the legs, knowing you guys are doing such a good job this morning. Nice work. Woo. All right. We're going to continue with our balance this morning. So taking your time, I want you to stay in your break. I'm just walking you through this. Again, option to stay in the chair and option just to stay right here with the arms. But if you're feeling a little sassy this morning, you can come up off those heels just a little bit and lift those arms. Also, option is to only do one arm at a time if that feels better for your balance, okay? Lots of choices here. So wherever you are when you're ready, and if you are in the chair, you can still lift your heels seated. We've done that before. So inhaling the arms up, squeezing, exhale, release. Nice job. Big breath movements. Remembering it's not about how high you get the heels. It's just practicing our balance this morning. Taking breaks and listening to your body. Nice job. Keep inhaling and exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. Beautiful. Roll out the shoulders. Nice job. Beautiful work. All right, we're going to move on here. Some more balance. I'm going to show you at the side here. So we're going to put weight in this inside leg, which will be my right. And I'm going to bend my leg and release. So that's what we're going to start with. Bend and release. And then we're going to do a 2-2 kick out to the side. Then bring it in, 2-2 out. We'll build on to that, but we're not doing that just yet. So I wanted to show you to the side. If you need to have your chair more in front of you, you can do this movement. If you want it to the side here, you can do this too, okay? So wherever you are, getting set up, we're first just going to start with lifting that heel. So down and up. Maybe playing with taking your hands off the chair or maybe hovering only one hand. Really squeezing the heel, attempting to get that booty, knowing that if your range of motion is a little lower to the ground, that's okay. All right, here we go. We're going to add those double kicks, okay? So 2, 2, and out. And you can play with that balance. 2 kicks and out. Nice job. Keeping that spine long. Playing with this balance here. Squeezing the glutes as we are trying to hold ourselves up. Nice work. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, and out. Kick, kick. Nice job. One more. Kick, kick, and out. Beautiful. Remembering as you are doing those little tiny micro kicks, we're really just thinking about squeezing the leg, squeezing that muscle, okay? All right, when you're ready, I'll switch other side. And if you want, I'll show you front ways this time, which is an option. So just playing with our balance and strength and squeezing the leg. So I'm going to put a nice stand, strong leg on my left leg. This time my right leg is going to go up and I'm going to attempt to bring my heel to my booty. So right now we're just lifting and lowering, taking this at your pace. Soft bend, so your leg that's standing is not hyperextended. Make sure you have a bend in that leg. And you're just playing with this balance. So you're hovering maybe that hand off, taking this as slow as you need to, and standing nice and tall with a big smile on your face. All right, we're going to add on. So it's a kick, kick, out for that balance. Bring it back in. Kick, kick, and out. Squeeze that heel as much as you can as you kick your booty. 1, 2, and out. 1, 2. Beautiful. Let's do 3 more wherever you are. Last one. And release. Stand up. Maybe shake out the legs. Beautiful work. Grabbing a drink if you need it. So good, friends. Taking your time to get your drink and whatever you need before coming to your chair. You are going to grab your weights when you get to that position. Nice work. Breathing for a moment, taking your time as we're coming into some strength work here. So we're going to sit to the side of our body here with our hands. We've done these before. So knowing that if this bothers your shoulder, always taking a lower range of motion with your arms. So we're going to put our elbows really close to our body, okay? And then we're going to lift into this fly. So that's helping our back. So sitting nice and tall, it'll be a fly, and then we'll push our arms up to the sky. Little shoulder press. So knowing you can go more in front of your face and you don't have to go very high to get that work, okay? So sitting nice and tall in your chair all together, lift, squeezing that back to come into that fly, and then into the shoulder press. Trying to keep the elbows as close as possible when you go into this shoulder press. We don't want to be out here. Pull them in. Beautiful. Keep going. Lift. Squeezing that mid back, building that back strength, shoulder strength, so important. Taking this with your breath movement, not necessarily me, or if we were all in person, we wouldn't want to concentrate on your neighbor. This is your time. Beautiful. Pushing. All right, friends, I'm going to challenge you here. This next one that you are at, hold those arms in front of you. Tiny, tiny movements. I want them to barely move. See, I'm barely moving my weights, but I'm pushing into that shoulder. Elbows are as close as I can get them. Hold back that tummy. Little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, release. We feel that. Sometimes those tiny little movements get us the most, don't they? So shake out those arms if you need to. Roll around, whatever feels good for you. Nice job. All right. Sticking with our arms. Sorry, I got a little dizzy there with my head stuff with the sinuses. All right, so we are going to move on, staying seated here. So you're going to take your right leg up, and then you're going to bring your arm into a reverse curl. So legs going to extend, palms are down, and then we'll switch other side, okay? So sitting nice and tall in your chair, lifting that leg, reverse curl with that arm. Curl and extend that foot. Nice job. Inhaling and exhaling. Keeping that elbow close to your body as you're coming into these curls. Knowing you don't have to use weights. You can use nothing. You can use bottled water. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. And release. Maybe shake out the wrists if that was starting to talk to you. Nice work. We're going to go on to the other side. So you're going to lift your left leg, extending in the chair, and reverse bicep curl with the left hand. Nice job. When you're ready, nice big inhale before we start, and exhaling, letting it go. Nice work. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Extending that leg. Beautiful. You can do this. We got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. All right. Taking your time. I'm just going to set you up. So don't be in a rush to move to the next movement. I just like to walk you through it before we do it all together. So this is what we're coming into. You're going to stand with your chair for support. You're going to step that left leg back. So right leg is back. Left leg is forward. You're going to take your arm out and pull the leg in. Step it back. Now, I realize my knee might be a lot higher than yours will look, and that's okay. You're just bringing that knee up, pushing it back, okay? So if you want, I can show you side. I'm still using my chair for stability. Maybe you just want no weights and you just want to think about bringing that knee to your chair and then stepping back. This is a really good choice right here. You're going to use that core. If you want to use your arm, you're going to pull it back and reach, okay? So lots and lots and lots of choices. If you're in your chair and you're thinking, Jamie, no way, I don't want to do that today. You can sit in your chair and you're just going to lift your knee in the chair and pull your arm back and forth, okay? So setting up wherever feels good for you. I'm going to stay standing, so I'm going to take my right leg back. I have my left arm on the chair for support, and I'm going to pull and release. Again, remembering right here is a good choice too, okay? So breathe into it, taking this as slow as you need to, concentrating on the movement, squeezing that arm back if you're doing this movement. Let's do 3 more wherever you are. Last one. And release. Roll out the shoulders, shake out the legs if you need them this morning. Nice work, friends. Getting yourself set up for the next side, but if you need a break, I'm so sorry. My throat is very, very dry this morning. So I feel like I'm stopping way more than I normally would for my water. All right. So again, taking the option that feels good for you, but you're going to step left leg back, keeping that right hand on the chair. Maybe you're forgoing your weight and you're coming into this, okay? Maybe you're sitting in the chair and you're just lifting your knees as you pull those weights, okay? So setting up wherever feels good for you. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice work. Inhale, exhale. We're testing our balance here this morning with this movement and our strength. knowing it's okay to take the modifications that work for you this morning, but don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Nothing we're doing here is going to hurt you. It might just be a little challenging, and that's okay. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. Release. Beautiful work, friends. Shaking it out. Whatever you need for your body. Nice work. We're going to do one more strength portion today, and then we will go into our cool down for the first session this morning. Nice work. So, we're going to have our weights on our hips, okay? And you're going to take an option to take a squat in your chair and lift. Now, I'm adding the weights for extra strength. If you don't feel like the weights this morning, go back to a standard chair squat, okay? Lots of choices here. So standing up nice and tall, let's just do a nice big inhale through the mouth, exhaling, release before we get started here. So if you're choosing weights, they go on your hips. Sit down nice and slow. Get yourself ready. Exhale, push through the heels and stand. Nice job. Inhaling as we go down. Exhaling, release. Beautiful work, friends. Knowing that this is your last hard effort of class for this morning. Remembering our mantra, waking with a grateful heart. Maybe one of your gratefulness things are being able to be in this session and move your body this morning. Nice work. Keep going. Pushing. Last time here. We're going to do 4 more all together. Nice job. Really push through those heels. Taking this as slow as you need to. Let's do 2 more, no matter where you are. Sorry, I was looking at the screen. That's why I stuttered there. Nice job. And 1 more. And release, taking your time to set those weights down over next to you. Maybe grabbing a drink real quick before we go down to our cool down here. Nice work. All right. We're going to start from the bottom of our body. So taking your time to get seated in your chair. I'm going to just start lifting and lowering my heels, keeping my back nice and strong and straight. Maybe in your cool down you start to lower your gaze or closing your eyes completely to tap into the benefits of the practice that you just did. Beautiful work. Nice job. We're going to take our right leg out as we take our arms up. Nice stretch. And exhale, release. Knowing you can take your arms more in front of you if that feels better. But just extending the leg and lifting the arms. Stretching out the body. As we exhale, we're letting go of anything that does not serve our bodies and our minds this morning. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Let's just extend our right leg, keeping with that right leg. Point and flex your foot here. Continuing to stretch out the leg here. Taking those deep breaths. Maybe you want to start rolling the leg in one direction here. Gentle circles of the ankle. Nice work, friends. And then maybe switching directions. Nice work. You can release that foot, putting it back on the ground, flat-footed here. We're going to go into the other leg. So sitting nice and tall in your chair, inhale, arms up and the leg up. Exhale, release. Nice job. Full breath movement here. Nice work. Doing so good this morning, tapping into your breath work, your practice. Let's do that one more time here. Inhale and exhale. We're taking our left foot this time. Point and flex the foot here. It's really feeling that stretch in the back of the leg a little bit. Nice work. When you're ready, maybe making those soft circles in one direction. Nice job. Keep going. You got this. And when you feel complete, maybe switching the direction of those circles. Beautiful. Releasing that leg. We're going to come into some seated cat-cow. So remember, inhaling, lifting that chest, shining the heart through. Exhale, just let those hands come forward of the thighs, round the spine, and exhale. Inhale nice and long, and exhale. Doing a couple here on your own breath work. It's so important to tap into your cadence of breath, taking it where it needs to go, wiggling out any spaces that still need to be worked out. Nice job. Let's do two more wherever you are in your breath. When you feel complete, coming back to a neutral spine here, sitting nice and tall in your chair. We're going to take those arms up overhead, inhaling. Exhale, split the arms to the right. Little gentle spinal twist here, seated in your chair. Keeping as open as possible, either looking directly to your sideline or maybe getting a little deeper, looking behind you. Whatever feels good for you. Just breathe into the stretch. And slowly release, coming center. Inhale up. Exhale, split to the left. Again, option to take that stretch as deep as you need to this morning. But relaxing the shoulders and neck. Nice job. Let's do that again. Inhale up. And exhale, split to the right. Sitting nice and tall, pulling those tummies back as we keep that spine nice and long. Tapping into our breath, allowing it to make us feel grounded this morning. And we're going to release to center again, exhaling. Inhale the arms up, exhale over to the left. Final time on this series here. But allowing your breath to bring you back to your practice, to that mindfulness connection. Exhale, come center. Let's do some gentle rolls of our shoulder. Feeling free to explore any other kinks within your body. Maybe you want to roll your neck as you roll your shoulders. Finding those movements that feel good for your body. Nice job. Maybe switching directions of the shoulders this morning. Nice job. When you feel complete, we're going to sit nice and tall in our chair. And we're going to take our gaze down, chin to chest, stretching out the back of the neck. What's really important is as we do this stretch, sometimes we want to keep our shoulders lifted. Try to breathe into the stretch and let the shoulders just relax and hang as your neck stretches. Maybe interlacing hands and gently putting a little pressure on the top of your head. Only doing so if that doesn't create any discomfort. Breathing. And slowly release. Taking the gaze up this time slowly. Again, try not to hold tension in your shoulders as you take that gaze. Try to breathe into it and really relax the shoulders. Let the neck get the beautiful stretch it deserves. Nice job. Slowly bringing your neck to center. We're going to take our feet a little bit in front of us here. I'm sliding up from my chair just a little bit so I can really feel that stretch. So if you want to slide your booty just a little bit in your chair, inhaling the arms up, exhale, reach for those toes. Don't fold until you feel like you need to. So we're leading with the chest. We're not just rounding our spine. Then once you get there, you can let everything hang. The neck hangs long, shoulders release, maybe shaking the head yes and no softly. Just really feeling grounded. Excuse me. I need to wipe. Nice job. And slowly, inch by inch, coming up to the top here. One more time, locking into our mantra this morning of waking with a grateful heart. Taking a moment of silence here for yourself to just really tap into that mind-body connection of what we just created this morning, what your body allowed you to do. Really giving yourself some love for that. And when you're ready, let's scoop up some love for ourselves this morning. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Release, let it go. Nice work, friends. Way to push this morning. For just a Thank you. Sorry about that. It is rough this morning for my allergies. Thank you for practicing with me this morning. This morning, or rather, just how to what just happened?